want to stay stuck. None of us enjoys being stuck, and it sometimes puts crucial, important things at risk. There are things we want to do, things we need to do, and things that make a difference in the world that won't get done if we stay stuck. The good news is that it is possible to get unstuck and overcome the obstacles to doing great work and getting the right things done. David prayed for deliverance and got unstuck. Paul never became passive in spite of his many obstacles. Mark Twain finished The Adventures of Tom Sawyer after taking a year off to replenish. And Einstein got the help he needed with the math to bring the theory of relativity all the way through to completion. Yes, Einstein needed help with math, of a very advanced sort, of course. Stuck in our productivity. We get stuck in lots of ways. We can get stuck in traffic, stuck in line, even stuck in the mud. You might be stuck in a job you don't like, stuck in your attempt to lose weight, or just plain stuck in a rut. At root, we are stuck when we really want to do, change, or accomplish something, but something prevents or blocks us from doing it. Those things can be internal, sometimes we are the reason we are stuck, or they can be external. One of the biggest ways we get stuck is in our productivity. We'll focus on that in this book, because productivity has such an impact on everything we do every day. And it's getting worse. More and more people are noting that being frustrated and stuck in their productivity is one of their biggest pain points in work and life. It's no surprise that we feel this way. Obstacles to our productivity are everywhere. We often feel frustrated, like we are floundering. We feel overrun with distractions, overloaded with input, stretched by multiple competing demands, exasperated by unrealistic expectations, thrown off track by interruptions, annoyed by incomprehensible snags in the systems we use, trapped by other people's bad productivity, and more and more. In a nutshell, many of us feel like we are not getting done what really matters to us and what we are truly capable of doing. And even when we are accomplishing things, doing so is a battle that surely must be harder than it really has to be. The goal of this book. The goal of this book is to get you unstuck in your productivity, in work and life. Do it in the right way, a God-centered, gospel-driven way, and enable you to stay unstuck through obstacles. In other words, this book is about more than just meeting your own needs. It is about getting unstuck so that you can accomplish God's purposes more effectively. Getting unstuck from things that don't matter so you can accomplish the things that really do. Ultimately, this is a book about conquering busyness, doing great work, and escaping average for a cause greater than yourself. And doing all this in a holistic way that doesn't sacrifice one area of life for another, such as sacrificing your family for your career. You can get unstuck. One might ask, is getting unstuck really possible? Yes, it is. Since our goal is to get unstuck in our productivity, defining productivity holistically as living a flourishing life, not just doing better at work, we are specifically going to utilize the principles of personal effectiveness to get unstuck. We will see a bit more what this means shortly. But for now, it is helpful to know that the discipline of personal effectiveness has been shown to, well, be effective. For example, recent studies have shown that effort and skill trump innate talent. Seth Godin wisely notes, "The myth seems to be that you're born with some magic combination of parents, DNA, and lucky breaks, and they conspire to determine what you accomplish in life. Nonsense. And a good thing, too, because it means that for all of us, there's a wide open path if we choose to do something about it." Even more than this, Stephen Covey notes in Principle-Centered Leadership that many managers who have implemented the principles of personal effectiveness that go to the root, addressing paradigms, have seen gains in human performance of 500%. He points out that quantum change in performance comes from true personal effectiveness that addresses your paradigms, not just behaviors or even attitudes, which is the kind of effectiveness.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.